You're watching the CW6 News at 10 with Matt Mulcahy.
Well, good evening. Certainly a wintry day out there. We want to know what's ahead with a weather alert right off the top tonight. Here's meteorologist Sydney Sullivan with the latest. Sydney.
Well, Matt, we are starting out the week on the active side. We've seen a little bit of snow throughout the daytime today. It is starting to gradually exit, but we're not completely done with the snow yet. In fact, we still have winter weather advisories in place for the next couple of hours, primarily east of the lake, so Oswego, Jefferson, and Lewis County. This will expire around 1 a.m. this morning, but overall, the snow is beginning to wind down. You can see this line of snow exiting eastward. Syracuse getting a few flurries outside right now, but much drier air starting to filter in from western New York into the Finger Lakes now. And we are going to continue to see some improvements throughout the overnight. However, east of the lake towards the Tug Hill, likely picking up a couple more inches through the overnight into the early start tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, 35 degrees. Now, this is borderline freezing at this point, but this is well above where we should be for the overnight hours. Typical overnight low, 19 degrees. So milder air is continuing to stick with us, and it looks like it's not going to go away. For the next couple of days, we will continue to see some milder air as well as that active pattern remaining with some snow arriving by tomorrow morning. Our Stanley Law Skywatch brought to you from our Regency Tower camera, looking a little bit quieter out there tonight. However, we are tracking our next system that's going to be moving in tomorrow. We'll have more on the timeline and how much snow you can expect coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Cindy. As more parents continue to push for in-person learning, some local districts are trying to turn to surveys to see how best to make that happen. Jordan Elbridge, Fabius Pompey have been fully in-person since the beginning of the school year, with no plans to change that. JD, Lafayette, Liverpool, and Lincourt plan to continue with hybrid or remote models. Cato Meridian in Cuba County is revamping its in-person learning to slowly bring more students back to in-person learning in 3 phases. And Central Square in Oswego County seems to be split when it comes to what families want. The district just released results of its most recent poll. Here's what they show. 58% of high school parents chose the fully remote learning option. 41% favored the hybrid. At the middle school level, 47% of parents favored fully remote, 52% preferred hybrid. Our Amanda Hall checked in tonight with members of the Central Square community and concerned parents.
Frustration coming out of the Central Square School District Board meeting tonight.
Honestly, I don't want to be, I'm not pointing the finger at Oswego County. I'm trying as the superintendent of the Central Square School District, I have to represent the parents. And if the parents are confused and anxious and quite frankly upset, how can there be such a discrepancy between 2 health departments that are so close to each other?
The district has students from 3 different counties.